shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin.
Going against wind. Hands off my friend.
Saves me the search.
Bring it out of my compliments.
Take this! Brings you to life. In front. Huh?
How dare you!
My compliments. Found your weak spot.
I need food.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for... Quickly and swiftly.
Notice and imitate.
Improvise.
I can use some fertilizer.
Did I mess it up?
I'm just low on fluids. Now I'm super.
Still recognize me.
Withering is natural.
Death is not the end. I'm sorry to burden you.
Hands off my friend. I can use some fertilizer.
I'm sorry.
I'm just low on fluids. Now I'm super dehydrated.
Still recognize me.
Time to hibernate.
I'm so tired. Did I mess it up? The painting isn't finished yet.
I can use some fertilizer. Now I'm super dehydrated.
I'm so tired. Did I mess it up? Fading red. I'm sorry.
Ha! Imitate.
Still recognize me. I'm sorry to burden you.
Ha! Imitation. Bask in the sunlight.
My compliments. Found your weak spot. Brilliance lights the way. Still recognize me? Can you keep up?
Hands off my friends. Imitation. Springs into life.
Still recognize me?
Insta-easy. I'm so tired. Dwell imitation. Life is in everything.
My compliments. Take this! Glory demands more. Quickly and swiftly. Can you keep up?
Imitation.
Running won't save you. Still recognize that it.
Sorry to burden you. Blow. Listen up. Imitation.
My compliments. Huh. Found your weak spot.
Luminous energy.
The world is mine. Still recognize me? Is that it? A new era awaits. Surrender.
Leave it to me. Watch out! A new technique. Imitation.
My compliments. Still, is that it? Running won't save me.
Ha! Roll for me. Huh? Infra. Huh? A new technique. Blow.
My compliments.
Huh? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Going against wind. Huh? Ha! Imitation.
Take this! Still recognize me?
Insta-easy. A new technique. Luminous energy. Imitation.
My compliments. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete.
Insta-easy. Noticing. Imitation. A new technique.
My compliments. Still recognize me? Improvise. Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly.
A new technique. I can use some fertilizer.
My compliments.
Did I mess it up? Just flowing fluid. Now I'm super dehydrated. Life is in everything.
Still recognize me?
Listen up. Oh. Hands off my friend. Roll for me. Imitation. My dreams. I haven't. The painting isn't finished yet.
can keep going.
I'm just low on
I
fluids.
won't back down.
Imitate luminous energy.
Stay behind me.
Crafting, suffer. Going against wind. Hands off my friends. Imitate.
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
Pathetic.
Withering vine.
Like frigid death.
Bask in the sunlight.
Stay behind me. Cycle a change of perception. Not
Sprout
rhythmic.
of budding seeds! Let's have fun! Vitality?
Going against wind. Roll for me. Photosynthesis. Hands off my friends. Imitate.
Stay behind me. A change in perception. Frozen blockade.
Let's have getting fun. Don't run! Keep the dance going! Crimson Blossom!
Listen up. Hands up.
A change in perception.
Reborn from ancient roots!
Pathetic.
Photosynthesis. Imitate.
Let's have fun!
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Life is in everything.
Struggle harder! Entertain me!
How pathetic.
Now I'm super dehydrated.
Stay behind me.
Bloom from ashen shell!
Imitate. Luminous energy.
Let's have fun!
How pathetic.
Withering vines.
And grave, not worth mentioning. I have failed you.
Now I'm super dehydrated. Withering is natural.
Let's have fun! Crimson Blossom!
Oh, hands off my friends. Imitate. I can use some fertilizer. I'm just low on fluids. Now I'm super dehydrated.
Stay behind me.
God.
Karma has caught up to me.
Luminous energy. Imitate my dreams. I have it. Going against wind. Hands up like blow for me. Further elevation.
Running won't save you.
Huh? Infra. A knee to feet. Infra.
My compliments. Found your weak spot.
Witness the art's true form. Bask in the sunlight.
Still recognize me? The world is mine. In the name of the Montellis.
Photosynthesis.
My compliments. Take this!
Introducing. A new technique.
My compliments. Found your weak spot.
Capture the spark. Life is in everything.
Still recognize me? Victory favors me. A new era awaits. Still recognize me? Running won't save you. quickly and swiftly. I alone will decide whether it's for show or... Could you do me a favor, Ms. Zani? Please secure the evidence in the property room and fetch me the jewelry and perfume.
Jewelry and perfume? You mean...
Yes. You know where to find our dressing room, I presume? Inform the stylist it's my request. She'll prepare everything. Meet us at the vault's side entrance.
Got it. I'll go right away.
On to the real matter. Surely you've sensed it. A darker force lurks behind both the Order and the Phasaelius.
The Fraxidus.
Correct. We Montellis have had some unpleasant encounters with them. Their motives remain shrouded, yet the Order and the Phasaelius clearly benefit from them. The Montelli family's interest aligns with yours. An uninterrupted carnival for you, an unfettered Raguna for us. The invitation we sent was meant to be a token of goodwill. I'd appreciate it if you could return the favor. Splendid. I must first deliver the evidence you and Ms. Zani collected to my uncle, Mr. Capello. He oversees Carnival affairs and liaises with the Phasaelius. I'm sure he'll find the Fraxidus I'm afraid I must take my leave. Please, feel...
Approach with tact. I'm sorry, Lady Carlotta. I've just confirmed with the office that Mr. Capello is not in the vault.
I see. That's quite all right. Please inform me the moment he returns.
Understood.
Oh, Rover. I'm afraid we've hit a slight snag. I just learned that Uncle Capello was called away on pressing matters, so we won't... This does alter our plans, but worry not. Please, come with me. Rover, remember Gilberto? Yes. Thanks to you and Miss Zani, he could not... The family gave him a rather spirited welcome. As it happens, his bravado crumbled quite quickly. Your quick action has secured us vital. To put it simply, Gilberto revealed that we have traitors in our family, which is not entirely surprising. Our family has always had its cracks. I'd actually begun to look into this matter before you, and now it's confirmed that the traitors are in the vault's tuning room, doing what they believe to be secretive. Now they probably won't even notice us with their attention fixed on the... I guess that they're desperately destroying any evidence against the Phasalia family and the Order. Thank you. There's an alternate passage into the vault leading straight to where they are, but I can't manage this alone. I could really use... I'm glad I have you with me, Rover. Please, take...
Approach with tact.
Everything has been taken care of, Lady Carlotta. Here is the jewelry and perfume you requested.
Perfect. Thank you, Ms. Zani. But I have one more task for you. One of up... I need you to guard the property room and stop anyone who attempts to break in. Whatever it takes. By force, if necessary.
Is someone targeting the evidence?
Relax. It's only a precaution.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure no one touches the evidence.
Rover, we've implemented a two-tier security system. Once inside, please hold your position until I signal. I'll clear the path for you. Then you may need to use the terminal to unlock the path on my side. Sadly, yes. Our family built this. Most family members only know how to pass one of the two layers. And alliances forged amid all these locks. To enter the vault without being trapped to death, two people must have absolute trust in each other. So, very sensible. But now, let's go. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for back. Can you hear me, River?
Loud and clear.
Just a moment. I need to access the upper control room. Ah, there you are. Cameras here. Good thing I came prepared. In family parlance, it's this handy little tool that generates crystals to cover these cameras and blind them for a while. Start small to build big. last long. I have to keep moving. Vitrium dancers on patrol here. Luckily, they can be trapped with the crystals as well. Can you keep up? It worked. How did these artifacts get here? Strange. I'm seeing some scatter prisms here. Ornaments. That's what they would, but they can also amplify my resonance power. Might be... Can you keep up? Even the surveillance cameras have increased. This bodes ill.
So, if jewelry set means this gadget, what about perfume?
Just another weapon. For my family, many things must be kept discreet. And it's not always verbal. Sometimes a glance or a gesture can speak volumes. Which, of course, demands a deep, mutual understanding. Found some prisms here. I'll use them to pass through. Can you keep up? Start small to build big. Can you keep up? I'm in the control room. Just a moment. Switching view to your side now.
Done. The door before you should be open. Beyond the door, you should find the other control room. Beware of the patrolling echoes.
Inferno! Tell truth with the song. Feel my wrath! Break!
Luminous energy.
Let's do this another way. For battle. Finale! Tell truth with the song. Wind Rider!
Rover, there should be a monitor you can operate. Let me know once you find it.
I'm at the monitor.
Give me a moment. I'll upgrade your access so it looks like some echoes are approaching.
Stay sharp. You're wide open. Break! Tell truth. Fury boils. Burn!
Bask in the sunlight.
Burn to ashes!
Can you see me?
Clear as day.
I need to cross the hall from above. People might spot me if I make too much noise. So, could you maneuver these chandeliers to form a pathway for me? Wonderful. Perfect. Splendid. I've made it across. It's my turn now. I'll see you in a moment.
Start small to build big. Ah, there you are. Still recognize me? The world is mine. In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me? door should be open, Rover, and we'll soon meet... Rover? Looks like the signal's been jammed. I hope the Sentinel didn't set off the central alarm. I should still be under the radar. Phew. And it saved me some footwork. Path is blocked. Wall dashing seems to be the only option. Perhaps I can use grapple to pull it over.
The future of Rinascita rests with all of us. And the Montellis will make sure everyone has an equal share of it. Raguna will enter a new era united. United under the promise of our terminals.
Hello? The comms are cut off. She must be in trouble. Gotta hurry up.
Hands up, my friend. Roll for me.
You're no match. Tell treat from the sun. Let's do this another way. Break! Burn!
Need to get rid of them fast.
Fury boils! Silence!
Leave it to me. Luminous energy.
Kill truth with the sun. Wind Rider. The battlefield is dynamic. Stay sharp.
Photosynthesis. Fruit of evolution.
As you wish. Vanilla. Tell truth from the sun.
Blue. Mommy.
Fury boils. Inferno. Settle.
Bask in the sunlight.
Feel my wrath. Tell truth from the sun. Wind Rider.
The lockdown is lifted. I need to keep moving.
Stay sharp. Break. Tell truth. Fury boils.
Leave it to me. Listen up. Fruit of evolution.
Ready for battle. As you wish. Wind Rider. Settle. Tell truth. sun. Fury boils. Inferno! You're wide open. Huh. Huh.
Impeccable timing, Rover. I noticed surprise in your eyes. That's quite some skill for a lady of nobility. In fact, beyond being the second daughter of the family's executor, be it a traitor within the family or a threat from outside, I locate, say, the ones hiding in the room is that way. Time to see. Seems they've left a little surprise for us. But if they think this will stop you and me, then they're gravely mistaken. Quickly and swiftly.
Silence!
Life is in everything.
Running won't save you. Still recognize me? Victory favors me. A new era awaits. Still recognize me?
Wind Rider. Tell truth with the sun. Break!
My compliments. Can you keep up? Ah, there you are. Lighter than a dove. Can you keep up? Ah, there you are.
So, can you figure it out?
Let's try again. The frequency of the tacit discords. What a genius idea.
But it seems like the key is not these flowers, but their creator. She must be an insanely powerful resonator to be able to shatter and reconstruct these frequencies.
Then we'd better speed up. Once their plan succeeds, there won't be another chance like... Who sounded the alarm?
It's me. Most likely by mistake. I apologize for interrupting your work.
Lady Collar?
Oh, nothing. Just curious what you're...
The flowers. No doubt they're from the Frax.
Care to defend yourselves?
Lady Carlotta, we...
Following orders, you say?
None shall harm the families.
And?
Any who defy
shall be brought to wreck. You've appropriated family assets and turned these echoes into ticking time bombs. Once they detonate, the countless efforts and fortunes spent on the Carnival will all vanish instantly, taking the Montelli's name and future with them.
Lady Carlotta, please. We can what's going on here? Oh,
Just in time. I found some family traitors. I will only ask once.
I only know he's one of the top brass in the family. Always using encrypted channels and ordering us to pick...
How many of these echoes have you made?
A lot. The first shipment reached the venue as early as a week ago. They look so identical to regular ones that even we can hardly tell them apart.
Good. Take them away and scrutinize all their recent transactions, including the source of every last credit.
yes, Mom.
I appreciate your help. I knew those tuners wouldn't dare do this alone. Using echoes to disrupt the Carnival, having family weakness on a silver platter. Their schemes won't prevail. We're done here. Let the guards...
Yes.
The seasoned artisans in our family restored the Vitrium dancer you retrieved and discovered something fascinating in its record. Come with me. This might... This craftsmanship. A wise investment.
Photosynthesis.
Settled.
Here we are. The true splendors of Montelli's heritage.
Are these all echoes in the cases?
Yes. And no. They are echoes, but also the promise of Renacita's future. And above all, freedom. Renacita may be a fledgling country, but it boasts centuries of history. Its foray into the wider world, however, only began a few years ago. Don't you find it peculiar? Renacita, the land of echoes, leads the world in echo technology, yet stands so insular and unadventurous. What do you suppose is behind all this?
The echoes themselves.
Sharp as always. Renacita's common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus, making seafaring with them almost impossible. But their power is essential for dealing with tacit discords and other threats at sea. You could say the reliance on common echoes has shackled our ambitions to venture beyond our borders. To break these shackles, the Montelli family has invested in reserve terminals. It's not about short-term benefits, but the future for the whole of Raguna. The Order has monopolized the use of common echoes and kept a tight leash on reserve terminals, claiming that individual ownership would sully the sanctity of the echoes they so fervently preach about. But you see their real objective, don't you? To keep Renacita isolated so they can shape its entire narrative. and the Phasalia family has covertly aligned with the Order, aiming to crush our efforts and therefore the prospect of reserve terminals. They've even gone so far as to seek Fraxidus's aid. Such is the reality of the Land of Echoes. Whoever controls the Echoes controls Rinasita. My forebears began collecting these echoes long before the Vault existed, when the Montelli family was nothing more than a third-rate house ridiculed for it. They ventured out to sea for trades and got their hands on terminals of the most basic model. From there, they've been tirelessly collecting echoes. You're probably wondering how this relates to the Vitrium Dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival rehearsal is among our family's earliest echoes. As both the first Vitrium Dancer and the prototype for the frequency tuning of all subsequent models, its value, it was never meant to be deployed, and should have been preserved here in a case forever. But...
So, you're saying...
This is no coincidence. I can only assume it was the design of Sentinel Imperator. Here are some files about the Vitrium Dancer. I trust you've read the files. The original tacit discord for the Vitrium Dancer emerged from the frequencies of shattered stained glass in the tower ruins, a place forbidden by decree of the Order. Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they chose the Vitrium Dancer to deliver their message. Because... My thoughts exactly. The Order's secrets must somehow be connected to the Sentinel's fate. The Montellis have long pursued the buried secrets of Rinasita. The Order's tampering with the Codex. If anything can break the chains around Rinasita and grant freedom to all. And the quest for this truth is also part of our endeavor to Well, that's all I have to offer. Did you want to visit the ruins? though I'm not. In that case, I'll accompany you. The family.
Oh, you're back. I've done everything you asked, Lady Carlotta. All the thug...
Yes. We set a bait the traitors could never refuse.
Of course not. I saw a squad... Wait. No. Never mind. Best I don't know. Anyway, it's all...
Yes. Now you can take a break. I've spoken with Mr. Alberto, and he's agreed to...
Oh, I don't really mind. My pay already came through. Thank you. These adventures beat office life by a mile. What? Is that the...
Could be a backup plan from the traitor. Shall we see what delights the...
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation. The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance. We've initiated security protocol 4, evacuating civilians and non-combat staff. Our security teams nearby are trying...
We are short-handed. Even the back...
Yes, Mom. If possible, could you all...
That won't be necessary. I'll address...
But your safety?
Don't worry. I've got her back. I'm with the bank's security team.
Thank you both. Now. Make it quick and clean.
Copy that.
Quickly and swiftly.
Take this! A new technique! Leave it to me.
My compliments. Stubbornness.
A new technique. Art unveiled. Bask in the sunlight. The fruit of evolution.
Still recognize me? Victory favors me. A new era awaits. Mizani, do you mind handling the cleanup? I'm sorry, I just popped.
Oh, it's fine. Just a bit of extra work. I can't stand by and watch my colleagues getting hurt. Besides, you have bigger things to worry about. Just let me handle this. Yeah. That's the burden of being good at my job.
There's more to this attack than it seems.
The Order must have been behind it, right?
Yes. At this juncture, neither the Fraxidus nor the traitors must be watching us. Knowing truth, I have a feeling that whatever's coming next will not be easy. A wing ray. Let's hitch a ride, shall we? We're nearly there. That's the tower ruins. Our destination. This is where my family first found the Vitrium Dancer. What do you see in the shattered stained glass? This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time. Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along. There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues. Ah, there you are. Can you keep up? Ah, there you are. This craftsmanship. A wise investment. This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the which translate rough. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. On this day shall I depart. Though the woes of Rin, on the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. It seems to be some sort of prophecy. We might have to piece together the clues from both the stone tablet and these ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special frequencies. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequencies. The frequencies of these... This seems to depict the people of Rinasita torn into two warring factions. The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Rinasita. This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel It's done. Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity. Wait.
What is it?
It's just... the content is rather peculiar. I'll translate it for you. Together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of Rinasita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Rinasita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of Rinasita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Rinasita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Rinasita's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Rinasita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. Rinasita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Rinasita's past, yet none mentioned two divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Rinasita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Watch out!
Interesting. They're here even faster than I anticipated. Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secrets out alive.
A new technique.
My compliments. Found your weak spot. The stage is set.
A new technique. Noticing the fruit of that was
my compliments. You will yield. Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest. Speak. Who gave you the order? Look at what you've done. Distorting history. Usurping the Sentinel's authority and colluding with wretches. Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Phasaelias, and even some of the Montellis. Am I right?
Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination. If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, well, I would gladly arrange a personal pilgrim sail for you.
Ah, so this is how you treat those truth seekers? Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta? Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in senseless sacrifice. The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for you to threaten our friends. Repent for your reckless words.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true Enlightened One. However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the Enlightened One. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the Enlightened One? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord Fenrico is the undeniable Enlightened One and will guide us all. Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject. Now, Miss Carlotta, which one do you think is more important to the Montelli family? Is it profit? Or bloodline?
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed? Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him. Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
My actions? What do you want me to do?
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet? Good. You are.
Carlotta?
I'm sorry. Even though the
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel.
Farewell. And may...
You've disappointed me.
There's a saying in Raguna. Even the finest bullet.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a miss. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath
That was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So...
part of your plan?
We were improvising.
Then you two sure have great chemistry. Anyway, those bad guys are still after us, so let's get out of here. Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go check it out. Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us! Watch its flames! Quick, get to that clearing!
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. Endure and defy. Bad timing. Leave it to me. Nowhere to hide. Down with the curtain. One more time. One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you. I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro. I know this isn't the first time seeing them. Hello, I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box. This is Pero, the actual owner of the box. Pero takes good care of me, and I've never seen Pero warm up to someone so quickly. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly... So you were attacked by that dragon? I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then...
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory. Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the... This Dragon of Dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but... The truth Miss Carlotta wants to show you? But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the tacit discords packing. It's easy to use. You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol. Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. But the mist is dangerous. All right, fine. It's better you see it. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth. The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark cloud. In the mist. They could turn into tacit discords at any moment. tacit discords. Watch out.
What? I can't control my forte.
Mamma mia! The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequencies. I can help with that. See?
Come. Play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so now
The game isn't over.
I think I figured I will be out of the mist soon.
Rochia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game?
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's? Ah, you're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
All
Fly. Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discord, but sometimes a trace of their final will. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects. Like this Lucianite here. I collect them as... Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
pilgrim sail. Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the pilgrim's sail. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the pilgrim's sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered. No reverberations on the ship. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick... This way. Head to the... I hear the sounds of fighting.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then. Let the flames of battle ignite our souls.
Wait, is that Brant?
Only Brant would call them ghosts with that kind of flair. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's do...
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got...
Not on your watch. Besides, and we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get...
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely... To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the pilgrim sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know. Holding your own for so long in the trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was... I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really there. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? As for salvation, I don't believe in it.
Here's a proposal. How about we are wanderers adrift upon the seas? Or perhaps you're more familiar...
The troop of fools.
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly. And look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim sail. This is always their final destination.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't...
Otherwise, how could this once sacred...
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the...
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. And the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend!
Tacit discourse incoming. Stay alert, everyone. Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Avanti! Mamma mia! Avanti! These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Ha! Be gone, you vexing wretches! A sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow!
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is...
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course. But with all due respect, should we...
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the...
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
Quickly and swiftly. Can you keep up? Leave it to me. Listen up. My My compliments. Running won't save you. A new technique. Capture the spark! Bloom. I can bask in the sunlight. Improvise. Still recognize me? The world is mine.
Of course! You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took it. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately. That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
Tacit discord's frequencies are perpetually fading. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Seems our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met. After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or...
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the survivors. It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up.
The mist does shield us from the Order.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without... By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find him. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks.
Can you keep up?
Relax, young man. Life's only just... Some have found their way back. But under the orders, what? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You are...
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha! As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, But why Laura's salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though. The Order's doctrines never quite took hold.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the...
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the... Stages sprang up on every corner of the city. Performances dancing through the streets, and some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper. Those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd... And then... she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of the Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to... Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloud...
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wing ray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do it.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for...
but that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot...
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our...
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps...
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deed... One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night!
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's Carnival. Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why, now that you mention it, that is a very good...
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We might need your help with this. Tara should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bartle, but some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Come on, fish! Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod.
La 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 la.
Can you keep up?
Sailors cheer as a...
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to... Everything's set for takeoff.
Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again? Almost done.
Oh, thank you, dear boy. You helped me.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me, and you've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full the Carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clue?
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread...
We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the wave-worn. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed...
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful...
The Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganese for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. no corrupted echoes will appear. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist.
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky.
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how the current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, to sabotage it while still maintaining their authority...
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the savior.
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But, 1, we have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival, and from what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to... Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to... If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in if... However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy had... Thank you. I'm pleased we've...
All right. What should we do?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos, you've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precise...
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta.
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to...
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner. Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of...
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns...
And this time, our outline is... A kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest. This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a demon.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeated. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar.
Exactly.
If you're ready, let's... All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked alone in the dark. A young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever. Bravo! Bravo! Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the Carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the Carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, There's still something we need.
You mean the essential item for the carnival?
Don't worry.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to
I have a small gift for you. This way. Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint.
Tell me, what role... Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha, you're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece. For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. But now I see why this little creation was so important.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I'm pleased you like it. The carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport.
We will.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me. Raguna.
Tell me, what role do you feel like playing today? Take a look, darling. The man, or perhaps a perfume girl. Tell me, what role do you the names and titles. Oh, how many? You could say that there... What about you? I sense...
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Is it compulsory?
There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem, the shores themselves. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing, and our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation. And to achieve it, legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was the prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganazi access if the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived. And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their... No. We have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palat. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur-de-Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eggletown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The Pilgrim's Sale did not yet exist, so Fleur-de-Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves. The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united to maintain this unity. We've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared... Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in... Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality, and while the Order's true intentions remain unclear, We are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal execution. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage. Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet. Can you keep up? quickly and swiftly. Is that it? Not even close. I'm still standing. Can you keep up?
An eye for an eye. Leave it to me.
I can use some fertilizer. I'm just low on fluid. It's the painting. I'm so tired. Roll for me. Life is in everything. I'm just low.
Take this! You will yield. Still recognize me? Is that it?
Witness the art's true form. Bloom.
The world is mine. A new era awaits. This craftsmanship. A wise investment. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. Can you keep up? I alone will decide whether it's